Hello everyone, and as promised, here is the video about getting God Armor without doing clue scrolls. Now, we are going to kill Wirewatches. Wirewatches are bloodthirsty creatures that you can kill after the quest Legacy of Seergaze. And the only weapon that can harm these creatures is the Flail of Ivandis, which I am holding in my hand. It can be only obtained after the quest Legacy of Seergaze. So this way of getting God armor is limited by your questing. So if you want to try this way out, you should you must complete the quest Legacy of Seergaze. Now, why is the Flail of Ivandis the only weapon that can harm and kill Wirewatches? Well, it's quite simple. According to RuneScape lore, Wirewatches are creatures that can read your mind. Now, with a flail, you flail around. That's where the name comes from. You flail around and you sometimes hit and sometimes you don't hit the Wirewatch. And as you don't know where the blow will end, neither does the Wirewatch. So, incorporated with a silver handle and a silver, blade or something, it's very effective against dark creatures. Now, if you see a vampire in front of your doorstep, just grab a Flail of Ivandis and cut its head off. It must be very effective. Now, these creatures can be found in the city of Mirek or east of the city of Burg de Rot. Now, I personally go east of Burg de Rot because this city has a bank, and also because the Wirewatches east of Burg de Rot don't fly down and start menacing you with I want some blood, or I will send you to the mines. They will not talk to you. They'll just start attacking you, and you just attack back. Hey, it's a win-win situation, isn't it? As for equipment, I bring my best melee gear with Unicorn Stallion for healing, and also an Enchanted Excalibur for healing because, my Saradomin God Sword has no effect on these creatures. And as seen previously in the video, the Flail has a special attack. It freezes the Wirewatch in its spot and you can freely attack it. However, if there are other Wirewatches near you, they might attack you in retaliation. So, I find this special attack kind of useless because in the end, you'll still get harmed. The special attack will use 10% of your special attack bar and 1 charge from your Flail of Ivandis. Now your Flail only has 30 charges, and it will transform itself into dust and powder when all charges are used. So that's why I don't use the special attack. So to successfully kill these creatures, bring your best melee gear, your Flail of Ivandis, your Enchanted Excalibur if you have one, and some food, or a summoning familiar such as a Unicorn Stallion or even a Bunyip. Actually, a Bunyip will not be a bad idea because east of Burg de Rot there are some fishing spots, so you can constantly resupply yourself with raw fish. So here is the attacking Wirewatch portion of the video, and now we are going to go explore how to burn these Wirewatches. To burn these corpses, you need some Pyrologs. Now, you can get them from the GE or from the Shade of Mortem minigame, where you can sanctify some sacred oil and you pour the oil on the logs. Now, the location of the cremating site is below Paterdomus, the temple thing. And in the heart of the temple, you have, these statues and wells and the staircase. And the staircase leads you to the Columbarium, which is a huge room filled with lockers where, we're going to get our rewards from, and the central cremating site. Here I stupidly filled my inventory with wire corpses, so I have to drop one to actually access my Pyrologs. So drop the corpse, get the logs from the pack yak, and then we can start the process. It's basically the same as the Shades of Mortem. You put the logs on the ceremonial table, then you put the corpse on the logs, and then you start burning them. And as you burn it, there will be a spirit that's going to flow out of the body, symbolizing its release from corruption. And then it's going to drop you a key, and with the key, you can access the rewards. Now there's a faster way of actually burning these corpses. You put the logs, you put the corpse, and then you burn, and then you go to the adjacent table and start setting up too. But however, don't run up too fast because you might just not light your corpse. So basically, burn on one table, then set up on the other one, burn on the other one again, and set up on the other one beside it. And don't do it like me here, taking the keys every time. You don't need to do that. The keys will accumulate on the stools, but just remember picking them up before they disappear. And when you have a full inventory of keys, you can put them in the keyholes, like you can find them alongside every wall to get the rewards. And here I'm gonna show you guys the rewards I got from my first trip. It wasn't that extravagant. Some charms, some herbs, some seeds. However, you can get some steel valuable items such as rune bars or blood talismans or key halves. But don't expect to get god items every time you go. It's a game of patience, and you need to be patient to get the reward that you want. But do know that you are training your prayer and fire making by burning these corpses, so it's not a total loss of time. Personally, I did get some god armor here before. I come here really when like I get bored of clue scrolls. Yes, I can get bored of clue scrolls. When you do like 10 in a row and you get crap, and you want to change some settings and you want to see actually a god item falling into your hands. But here I think that the value of this trip was around 160k. It was kind of respectable. And here we're gonna go to the second trip, and on the first key, surprise surprise, I got a Zamorak helm. And so this proves that hey, you can still make some money and get some god armors from these lockers and these wire watches. And in the end I got like 713k for this trip, so it's quite respectable, and it's more than like my 5 previous clue scrolls put together. So burning and fighting wire watches is a great alternative to clue scrolling if you're searching for god armor. However, you do need the patience and you do need the luck to get those desired pieces of armor and to make money. However, it is a great way to also train prayer and fire making. Now we're getting to the end of the video. I do have another clue scroll video that's going to be posted this week. I actually finished it today. And as usual, I would like to invite all of you guys to join the RuneScape Facebook group. It's a group on RuneScape about Facebook. No, just kidding. It's a group on Facebook about RuneScape where, you know, as I said previously, you can share your comments and post some pictures and join our events. So there we go. Here's the final amount. I think it's, as I said, 713k. I think great. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this small guide and this small drop log, and I'll see you guys next time.